This is the U.S. Capitol. To most people, it represents democracy, justice, and most importantly, freedom. In reality, it's the core to one of the most powerful countries in the world. At the head of this massive operation is a man we all know as the President of the United States. This position is one many look up to, especially those with their own presidential titles. This is Oba Osagali. Unlike the President of the United States, Oba's presidential responsibilities aren't keeping tax rates down or dealing with foreign affairs. His responsibilities include planning senior activities like prom and senior safe night, which for some teenagers is just as important.
Well, I'm Oba Osagali. I'm 18 years old. I am the senior class president. Being in class council, being president of class council, I've never regretted it. I love it. I've never regretted it. I love every second of it. Every morning doing announcements and just talking to the deans and being close with everything and how Salem High is ran. I love it. At the end of sophomore year, I just worked as much as I could during my sophomore year as a representative, just so my advisors could know who I am, my class council members could know who I am, and my class could also know who I am. At the end of sophomore year, I ran for class president and I won. And then at the end of junior year, I ran unopposed and I won for the second time. Every Wednesday, I run the meetings we have as a class council, which anyone is available to go to. Every day, I start the day with doing announcements, reading the birthdays, the song. I have to be really close with our deans, our principal, and just the student body and the teachers in general, just so I know what's going on. My job, I just have to just know what's going on at Salem High and try to let people be aware and try to pump up school spirit.
I've been very fortunate to work with a lot of great class presidents for the senior class. Oba's done a great job and he's right up there with the best of them. Oba's strengths, I find, is that he is so personable and everybody likes him. He's not just a figurehead that people say, oh, that's the class president. I think everybody feels like they can approach him, and he's just a great guy.
Like every leader, there's still a person behind the title.
I plan to go to college for biochemistry, and I am a fan of music. I make my own, and I like music a lot. Instrument-wise, I play classical. And when it comes to putting out actual music and songs, I rap. And I am going to start producing my own beats and things soon. But as of right now, I'm a vocalist, I rap. I've been rapping for the past 6 years, and I just started putting it out and songs and mixtapes and albums as of last year. Rapping is a big method I use to relieve stress, whether I put it out as in a song form or for people to hear it in general. I am constantly writing just so I can clear my mind. And whether anyone gets to listen to it or not, it's a good way for me to just clear my thoughts and just put everything I'm thinking down.
You say you'll never do this again, but now we're back in the circle. It's like I'm seeing a trend. You told me this is what you wanted, never wanted to end. I have to remind you that I ain't one of your friends. You said you love me, got a funny way of showing it. Keep asking for chances, but everyone you're blowing it. Too many tears in the cloth, no room for sewing it. But if you actually care, there's no way that I be knowing it. Bars.
I just think that I just showed how much, especially in my speech, I showed just how much I cared about our class and the student body in general. I just have a passion for school and a passion for Salem High School. We have an amazing staff, amazing student body, and we have amazing facility. And I want people to be aware of that, and I want to do whatever I can so people could be aware of that. I also just wanted a say in how our 4 years could go, and I figured if anybody else could be president, why couldn't I?